Yeah, that's it. We're live. We're large and in charge.
Brand new year.
Woo!
Hey, I found something, by the way. I thought it was kind of cool. I went to this lake. It was maybe kind of like a sub lake, small stream area outside of a lake. I don't know what you would call it. But I was playing around in the water and I found this ring. I thought it was really cool.
Oh no!
Don't put it on.
I love
know
it
what
so
this-
much.
This smells like a very bad idea.
It's so nice. It's so pretty.
Yeah, I don't think
Is
you
it-
should wear that.
Is it precious?
I think you need to put that thing right back where it came from.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll try. Okay, I'll put it back. There we go.
You
Okay.
guys don't have volcanoes in California. You can't dispose of it properly.
No, sadly no.
No, there's one up in Oregon, right? Or Washington. It's Washington.
Washington State.
Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's about St. Helen.
There we go. There's one up there. Hi, David. How are you, sir?
What's up, David?
We were just talking about a ring. Now, I swore I just put it right there. Oh, here it is in my pocket. Huh. Well, why shouldn't it be? It's mine after all, right?
Bad idea, dude. I wouldn't mess with it.
David says, I hope it's not cursed.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's get started. Jeez. We're looking back at 2025, everybody. 2025. Ah, shit.
Would you drop something?
Now what'd you do?
I stuck my.
Oh, we're off to a great start.
Well, as is the
What'd
rest
you
of
do
the world.
this time, man?
As the rest of the world.
Mhm.
I stuck the books I read up my ass.
No, literally.
Had to go retrieve them.
Oh,
awkward.
God.
Bad
to
place
do
to
that
get a
on-
paper cut.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, trust me.
So, are you going to pull out on David and the other folks?
What's that?
Are you going to pull out your righteous?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, yeah, sure. I guess so. Guess I could. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not?
David can't wait.
Yeah, so that's Brian from Half's Hot Sauce is here, everybody. So thank you for joining us, Brian. Bonnie, Kevin, myself. Last week we gave away a bottle of the Frogman's Breath, and that went to a winner. That went to Mr. Turner, Chris himself, because we put it where it would be available for everybody.
And Tejas.
In the spirit of the holidays. This time we've got a bottle to start off what is hopefully a killer year. We're going to be giving away a bottle of Killer Pickle Hot Sauce. So from Brian himself from Half's Hot Sauce. Heat level 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that one's got a little more kick than the Frogs Man. The Frog Man or the Trippy.
This one's going to
That's pretty
punch you
spicy.
in the stomach.
That one's great in your Bloody Marys, udon, and ramen.
Okay. Well, I'll have to try it. And some ramen. I've been getting down with some pho lately, dude. Like I've been.
Oh no! Just lost Donald.
Oh, dear.
I see him as I see like the screen. It just went blank for a moment. Should come back. Darn internet connection. These darn internet connections. Freaking Spectrum. Bastards. That's what happens when you have monopolies. They
Curse Spectrum. Seriously.
They start taking their power where they want to bring less quality service. It's messed up.
The second that Verizon was available in my neighborhood, I jumped on that and off of Spectrum. Because I got so sick and tired of dealing with them.
Mm-hmm.
Service constantly dropping, and yeah, oh God, it was the worst. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Sean, how you doing?
Supposed to have a couple people jumping in tonight. See if they follow through.
If they don't, you know what to do, Brian. When you see them next time, you know what to do.
Well, usually my people here are in East Coast time, so it's a little tougher to get them on at this late at night. But I've got a Seattle friend supposedly jumping on tonight. So.
Well, he's right here on the West Coast, so he has to.
But yes.
Excuse me, she.
No excuses.
No excuses.
There he is. I think he's coming back.
He's coming back in,
Yep.
people.
Almost there.
Hi, Sammy. Hope you had a good
Sammy.
New Year. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a decent day, Mr. Sean. Very good. Very good. You know, it's the 5th of January. You know, New Year's resolutions. It's a possibility to create new memories, new blessings. And tomorrow is Christmas again for the Orthodox faith. So some people are lucky to get to celebrate two Christmases. Two Christmases, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an Amish
The official
celebration
end to
of
the
that
holiday
too.
season.
Oh, the Amish celebrated on the 6th too?
Yeah, I forget the term for it.
Oh, good.
If only I had a computer at my disposal.
Oh.
I thought it was called Three Kings Day.
Yeah, look it up. How was your New Year's, Bonnie? What did you do?
That was good. Yeah. Hung out with some of the We Can Be Heroes crew.
Oh, good.
Rang
Good.
in the new year doing karaoke and eating pozole.
You guys went to some like bar or something for the New Year's Eve?
No, we were at Showtimes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, what song did you sing?
Yeah, we were supposed to go to a bar. We were supposed to go to a tiki bar, but Donald got confused on which tiki bar. And by the time we were gonna try to do both. By the time 10 o'clock rolled around, we hadn't made it to the bar yet.
Oh,
he
boy.
discovered that he was thinking of the wrong bar, and then we decided to just stay put because we may not have been able to get in at the bar we were supposed to go to because it's very small.
Oh, little tiny little thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Big Sal? What's up, Mr. Sean McGean?
Yeah. But no, we had a blast. It was a good time. Drinks were flowing and there were puppies all over the place.
The spirits were flowing and puppies were over the place too, you say?
Puppies.
Oh my goodness.
Puppies
Nothing
chasing
beats a
balloons.
puppy party.
Like, what could be cuter?
I know. Just like coming up in a month, we got the Puppy Bowl coming up. You can't miss that.
Yep. I don't care about the Super Bowl.
Arguably better than Super Bowl. Yeah.
And the Kitten Bowl.
Oh, yes.
The Kitten Bowl is even better than the Puppy Bowl.
And you remember, I don't know if it's still around. Remember the Jingle Cats?
Vaguely.
They sing Christmas carols.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's
quite
called
good.
Old Christmas, by the way. The
Old
Amish,
Christmas?
yeah, it's January 6th.
There we go. Sammy, oh my God. Bonnie and I survived being in a car with Donald on New Year's Day. Well, of course you did. Of course you did.
New Year's Day, we had tickets to see the Stranger Things finale at the AMC. And so, yeah, he drove us there, and that was frightening. If you've ever been in a car with Donald, you know how frightening that can be.
It can be, but you know what? You got through it, right? You got through it.
Life flashing right before your eyes as you're screaming, "Not on New Year's Day!"
Well, who was driving, by the way? Who was driving?
Donald.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were screaming, "I don't want to die on New Year's Day!"
So Big Sal says the only one bowl is the Wii Bowl packed. I see. Well, come April, that'll be a good time to really engage in that, I suppose. 420 in 3 months from now.
Sure.
So how was the showing?
Yeah, how was the showing?
It was good, with the exception of almost the entire front row was on their phones the full 2 hours of the show, which was pretty awful and annoying and distracting. I mean, full brightness, and they were texting and taking pictures and scrolling through social media the
There
entire
he
2
is.
hours. The entire.
He just had to
was
stream from
awful.
Kevin's apartment. So are you sitting on Kevin's lap, or how's that working?
Well, you could see how
Nice.
small he looks because I'm sitting on top of him.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sitting on his lap.
Of
It's awkward,
course.
but it's fine.
I feel like this is a hidden episode of Heated Rivalry.
Jeez.
Is anybody getting any feedback, like an audio feedback or anything? Anybody in chat or anything at all?
Not that I can hear.
Okay.
Anybody in the chat?
Probably just me. Yeah.
Well, there's more people that are coming in, Donald.
Yeah.
Would you like to righteously give them a New Year's special, duper, powerful, voluminous pullout?
I mean, sure. Let me see. Hang on.
Sammy says it's all in your head. Maybe it is. Maybe that's true. maybe that's true.
Mm.
Maybe I'm so special.
That's the
I had to
power
hear
of the
myself twice.
ring.
Oh,
It is what it is.
it's double. Everything I say is double. It's gonna drive me insane. All right. Okay. Cool. This is great. I have no idea. Nothing's working right today. It's terrible. Everything's terrible. Okay. So this is okay. So I'm just gonna do this now. This is gonna drive me nuts.
All right.
Hearing myself. So yeah. Remember when we were talking about Warwolf last time, and I was like, I don't know if I like it. I don't know what's going on with it or anything. Still the same. I'm going to give it like a 5. I don't know. This is issue number 2. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but basically now it's been like a year after him and his friends, him and his cronies destroyed those aliens that were trying to conquest Philadelphia. Go figure. And him and his friends, his coworkers and stuff have destroyed the aliens. So they haven't heard anything from the aliens in a while. Suddenly the aliens are back. And they're all over the world now, all over the cities within the U.S. and everything. So the CIA and other government entities come and knocking on his door. He's had a little bit of fame, a little bit of clout, so to speak. And so they come to him and they're like, we need your particular set of skills. And he's like, you mean smashing shit? Because that's what I do. And they're like, yeah. He's like, okay, great. So he goes about, getting ready to smash some more shit. The only problem is there's a bit of a twist at the end. And I don't know where it's going to go from here with that. I'm probably going to read issue 3 just because now I'm in it. You know what I mean? I want to see, is it going to get any better? And I want you guys to know if it's going to get any better. Because right now, it's still 5 as far as I'm concerned. There's not any improvement, but it definitely hasn't gotten worse. So it still has me interested that there's a possibility of something there, if that makes sense. So this is Warwolf, issue number 2. It is $5. Don't get it yet. Save your money. Let me keep reading it, and then I'll let you know. You can probably find it in back issue bins. Save yourself some money or some time.
Donald will save you a gas of gasoline.
Red Claw. This is the real banger from Dark Horse Comics and from Mike Mignola. As in bangers, I mean you bang your head against the wall because it's so effing cliche. It's not awful, but it's not amazing by any means. I just don't understand. At this point in his career, he just needs to do a little better with the storytelling, I think. And I hate saying that, but Carmen Redclaw there's a chupacabra in it, so that's exciting. You don't get to hear about them too much. It's basically Carmen Redclaw's kind of a Native American lady, Redclaw, that hunts the paranormal. So she's basically Hellboy, only a woman and Native American and not a hellspawn. There you go. 5 out of 10, guys. 5 out of 10. Save your money. Next up, this one, the only one I'm going to recommend this time is Ferocious, issue number 2. It's where this species of like alien kind of devil people, like almost like dragon people, have basically invaded a realm. So it's kind of a fanciful story. And you see that's one of the devil people. And she takes a small child under her wing because she's killed his entire family. And she's like, I'm going to raise you strong enough that someday you're going to kill me. And when you do that, then I'll be proud. It's kind of fucked up and weird, but I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10. I think it's well worth your time. He's training this kid to be a badass, and I'm excited where this is going. So, highly recommend this one, Ferocious. It is by Mad Kid Comics. If you get a chance, $5 in issue, and we're on issue 2 right now. So if you get a chance to pick that up, there we go. Highly recommend. 7 out of 10 on Ferocious. But that's basically it. This is me fully pulling out on all of you, and hope you enjoy. Good Lord. Go through the paces today. This is just me going through the paces today. All right. Somebody else take the lead because this is going to drive me nuts.
All right. You know the topic, as we spoke about earlier, we do this every year. It's part of our 2-week annual tradition. First, we look back at the previous year, basically review all the movies, TV shows, pop culture events that we liked, that we didn't like. And then next week, we'll be doing the opposite. We'll be doing a preview of all the things we look forward to in 2026, film, TV, and pop culture. But again, today, it will be all about 2025 looking back. Some really cool movies, some really bad movies, some really good TV shows that had some interesting endings and some not so interesting endings. So, Miss Bonnie, what was a movie or TV show that really, or perhaps a concert you went to that really touched your heart in 2025?
Well, I mean, right before Donald, popped back in, we were about to discuss the Stranger Things finale. So let's circle back to that.
Okay.
So I was actually late to the game with Stranger Things. I unintentionally waited until like November to actually watch all 4 seasons that were available up to that point. So I haven't been on the same 10-year journey that everybody else has been on. And remarkably, I managed, in all those years, I managed to stay pretty much spoiler free. I'd heard names thrown around and stuff, but I never heard any actual real spoilers. So the show was still really enjoyable and new to me, and that was great. And coming up onto the finale, which we saw on New Year's Day at AMC, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good way to close it all out. It definitely left some things open to be able to continue like new stories in the same universe, and the Duffer Brothers have said that that's what they plan to do in the future. So it'll be really cool to see how it all plays out. What the man?
I think my drink had acid in it. What?
I think somebody's going into the upside down now.
Uh-oh.
That's what that sounded like.
Well, the good news is
Donald's gone.
Donald, if Vecna's coming for you, tell him to wait.
You're
I will
muted,
be
Don.
there in half an hour.
So you think Vecna got him?
Okay.
Send him my way.
Oh my god.
I don't feel amazing.
Either I will be there in 30 or just, shoot him over here. We're good.
By the way, I want to say hello to Mama and Papa McKinney. I did see them come into the chat.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hey, Mom and Dad.
I can still hear my own goddamn voice. What the fuck? Everything's unplugged.
Don't you have that alternate microphone thing that was better?
I feel like I'm going crazy.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But I'm glad you had a good time, with this final episode because.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a fun experience watching that with a theater audience, minus the assholes in the front row with their phones. But the yeah, for literally the entire 2 hours on their phones, like they were sitting in their living room the whole time.
All right, that's really stupid. That's really stupid because then how much money did you spend for this ticket? Like $20 or something?
$20, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So why would you do that and waste your money and be on your phone?
Waste of money.
That's so stupid.
And I really wanted to yell at them, but I was like, but then if I scream, that's distracting. And I didn't want to physically get up out of my seat either because I'm physically getting up out of my seat. So I'm like picking between the lesser of all these other, evils and everything for my own comfort. But as soon as the credits were scrolling and everybody was getting up, I did very loudly proclaim that, that was great, except for the assholes in the front, so that they could, hear us. So we started bitching about them very loudly.
Must be some spoiled rich kids or something. You get blow money like that and just be on your phone the whole time.
They were old enough to know better. They couldn't have been much older than their mid-20s. So they're old enough to know better.
Sad.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Theater etiquette is just out the window these days. It's horrible.
Well, remember?
No, but it was still, that aside, it was really fun watching it with an audience because everybody was like really invested, and there was a group of bros in front of us that were really, really into it, and they were having like the most fun and reacting like all the way through. So that was entertaining. It was a good time.
That's good. So the Dubber brothers, or I can't say their name right, the Dubber, whatever they are, the two who created the show, they learned from the mistakes from the Game of Thrones crew and other shows that other shows that didn't end on the right note.
Yeah, for sure. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was great. I love me some Jamie Campbell Bower, and I thought he acted the shit out of this episode. Just everything he did was absolutely amazing. And
David Harbour.
It was a really fun ride. I loved it from beginning to end, and the soundtrack on it was incredible also. So
the music was righteous.
Oh God, so I mean you can't go wrong with Prince.
And Sammy agrees.
Anybody else watching Donald and his magic trick there?
Oh, we are. Sammy agrees with you. She says, "Hell yes, Jamie, my Jace, and Joe Keery." So she agrees with you.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the finale?
I haven't seen it yet. Have you, Brian?
You haven't seen it, Kevin?
We built it up way too much the couple days prior when we talked about it. We gave it way too much credit for how intelligent the ending could be. Yeah. My expectations were way too high. I mean, it was a fun ride. Surprisingly, they gave away the first 20 minutes on that interview with Fallon. Like, it was crazy how much stuff they actually showed with the Funko. Yeah. But it didn't matter in the long run. But
yeah. I thought I really enjoyed it. And for sure, I think a lot of us completely went off the deep end and very much overthought everything as far as theories goes. That was part of the fun of it, I think, though, especially considering in general they kept it pretty simple. Like, it wasn't anything really crazy or overblown or completely out in left field. Like, everything that happened felt to me like it made sense.
Phantasma in the comments, I agree. He's saying the ending was kind of mid. Part of the ending was mid. I'm not going to tell you what it was since you haven't watched it, Kevin, or other people. Yeah. But there was ending, and then there was second ending.
There was an epilogue. Yeah.
Oh, the epilogue. Yeah. Okay, the epilogue.
I really liked that poignant part there. And that's the only part that almost made me tear up too.
Oh man.
Stuff it hits and makes you realize your mortality, your age, you get your age, and
gave you the feels, as they say.
It was very much.
That part was really nice. So.
Well, you know why? Because we're all middle aged now, so now you start thinking about things differently more than you did 20 years earlier. So I see where you're coming from. It's just like I was rewatching Rocky 6 or Rocky Balboa last year, and I had a whole.
I love Rocky Balboa so much. It is my favorite out of the Rocky franchise, honestly.
Really?
It's so good.
And it's crazy. This year's the 20th anniversary of that movie, just to really show how old
I
we're
cannot
getting.
believe it's been 20 years since they brought that back.
2006.
I can't.
But it's crazy because I rewatched it last year because I hadn't seen it since it came out in 06 where we're all in our 20s. So
it's a regular repeat for me.
Oh, well, Rocky 3 is like my favorite, but watching that, I was like, man, I started thinking about things about getting older and putting things in perspective, accomplishing things you want to accomplish in life. So yeah, you're right, Bonnie. This is one of those kind of hits you.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Are you?
I can't believe it's going to be 20 years for that one. That's insane. Time flies.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Okay.
Time is a thief.
Are you
Can
okay?
anybody
Donald?
hear me?
I can
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear
Yeah,
you.
I can hear it.
I think I fixed it.
All right.
Yeah, the problem was that it created another Donald. And normally that's not problematic
no.
for
Well,
me.
we only need one.
I mean,
Yeah, we only need
the
one.
world
Kill the
could always
bug.
use a little more Donald, is what I always say.
No.
But yeah, it created another account in the system because I had to. It's really weird, but I got locked out of my own system, so I had to invite myself in as a guest and come back in as a guest. But when I did that, that's when it created the reverb. So then I had to figure out a way to shut down everything on the other account in order to. Oh, it's really weird, guys. This shit sucks. Like, go ahead, do a live podcast. They're so much fun.
But you see, multiplicity. You got it, Enrique. But you know what? That's why the people are here, because they're entertained by us no matter what we do or how technically sound we are. Are the photos, can they be used, or we got to just go, what we're doing right now is go by voice only? No visuals are needed tonight?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can still bring up. I mean, I can try. We'll see what happens. I'll bring up at least one image. So
okay,
make it a good one to start.
All right,
That
Brian.
might be stuck on the screen.
All right,
No pressure.
All right, Brian. Brian, think of something, brother.
Fallout has been freaking amazing in 2025. I'm hoping it continues to be as good and as close to the game. I've dumped hundreds of hours into Fallout 3, 4. Just started playing 76 again, and it's a love letter that they did with this show to the game. It's been amazing. Have you guys been watching it?
I have not.
Not yet. It's on my list. There's so much to watch.
You're gonna have 2 full seasons by the time you get to it, and that's a good.
I finished season 1. Started the first episode of season 2. The only problem is I forgot a lot of what happened in season 1.
I went back and rewatched it a week before it came back.
Even if you have watched all of season 1 and you're gonna start season 2, make sure you're refreshed, because otherwise, I have no idea. Like that kid that's her brother that's in that room with that robot. That's the brain thing or whatever. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't remember any of that.
They get further into it into the second season with that. It's Bud Askins. He is. How much am I allowed to talk about this if people haven't seen it? Like, I don't want to spoil anything.
You get the basics. I think that's okay.
Yeah. Bud works for Vault Tech, and there's ominous things going on with Vault Tech, and this is 200 years later after the nuclear fallout that we see Bud, and Bud is just basically a brain in a jar with a robot body, like a little cart remote control looking body. But they have Buds was his program, and that kid discovers some of that stuff. But that's about as far as I can go with it. But that's what was going on. It was her brother. Can't think of his name. I want to say Norman, but it's not Norman.
You can't tell me, by the way, that Walton Goggins would not have made the most perfect Skeletor.
Oh yeah.
You cannot. You can't tell me that he should.
I think he sat in the chair when they were starting to put his makeup on. He just said, "Give me the Skeletor."
Yeah, basically.
Give me the until next time.
Yeah,
that's what he asked for.
Yeah, they did a hell of a job, and this is the second time he's played a character without a nose. By the way, the first time was in Maze Runner, in I think the second or third Maze Runner, however many they made. He played a character that didn't have a nose, and now he's playing another character without a nose. And I was like, he's born for Skeletor. Come on, guys, give it to him. And they don't. They give it to Mr. Fix-It, the guy that makes every series amazing, Jared Leto.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Does that brother not remind you of Jeff Hoopman every time you see him?
Who?
Her brother in that.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. Kind of squirrely like that, yeah. A little nervous, you know.
Both 5'2".
Yeah. Tall people, but it's okay. It's okay. Fallout's great. It's quirky. It's fun. It was a nice, refreshing change of pace. I very much enjoyed the first season, and I'm excited to get into the New Vegas part because they filmed that right around the corner from me, right over by the grand piano over here. They filmed it. Yeah, but they seriously.
Well, they're spinning off with. They announced that last week that Amazon and the creators of the show are going to do different series that take place in other parts of the U.S. because they have so much material to work with, and it's gotten so much great feedback and viewership. They're going to continue with different wasteland stories. So.
Interesting. So they're going to Walking Dead it, but sooner than later. Just probably the smart move because Walking Dead didn't do a spinoff until Walking Dead was already starting to kind of fade in popularity.
I doubt they'll be connected. They were trying to say they're supposed to be their own independent things.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Okay, let me see if I can take this and we can add something else.
Go to something else. What you got, Donald? If you're able to do it.
Boy, this is weird. Well, since we're on things looking back in 2025, there was a film that really caught me off guard. Really caught me off guard. Give me one sec here. And I went in blind. I could still see, but I mean, I went in not knowing what the story was about. And I was very, very, very pleasantly surprised. And that movie is from earlier in the year, and that is Companion. Now, Companion stars Sophie Thatcher as Iris and Jack Quaid as Josh, Megan Surrey as Kat, Lucas Gage, I think, as Patrick, and Harvey Guillén as Eli, and Rupert Friend as Sergi. But it's a group of friends that kind of meet out in a remote cabin, and it turns into kind of a chaotic thing when a subservient android built for human companionship goes haywire. In that, it goes haywire because of a particular reason. Basically, one of the characters is using this companion that's supposed to be built for love to basically kind of like take the fall for him. And it gets very interesting in the story. And it's really hard to explain too much more because I want you guys to go in with as much knowledge as I had. I didn't even know what companion. I just thought the companion meant, it's this lady. But it gets very, very good. And the way that the companion finds ways, like loopholes, so to speak, with the programming, the wiring, circuitry, things like that, makes you stop and think for sure. So I definitely enjoyed it. Enrique says, I feel the same way about Companion. I really liked that movie and took me by surprise. Yeah, it's great. By the way, I don't know if you heard me earlier, Mom and Dad. I said hello, so I'm sorry if I got cut out from that.
Yeah, this is one that I haven't heard too much about.
Right.
And I haven't seen it yet. So
I don't know if did Brian say he was going out or?
He may have frozen, perhaps.
I don't know. I can still hear noise, so I was thinking he just.
I'm back.
There he is.
Sorry.
Okay, there he is. There he is.
I think you dipped for just a second.
Okay.
But there you are now.
I muted you because I wasn't sure
Yep, you're good.
I didn't want you to be like, I just want to rub one out real quick, and then, you don't.
We're
you don't-
talking about a movie
Then
about
we
a
got
sex
the Zoom
bot,
sit.
so.
Right? Yeah, anything's possible.
Oh, that's right. Didn't that CNN reporter do that on a Zoom meeting or something? What's his name? Jeffrey Tobin or something like that. I think that actually did happen.
Did he really?
Yeah, in a Zoom meeting, like during the lockdown.
That happened to a lot of people during the lockdown.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Oops, maybe I should be on OnlyFans. Give me
No, I think, Kevin, I think of that you're thinking of, unless, I mean, I'm sure it's happened multiple times over, but I remember there was like a sports anchor or something who got caught. He wasn't wearing any pants.
Oh boy.
He thought his camera only had him from like chest up, so he just went pantsless. Yeah.
At least have your jammies on. At least have your jammies on. Then it won't be so bad, you know. If you got the jammies on, like all right.
Right. But I mean, come on, that's what so many of us had to do, like, you know, on camera.
Yeah,
videos,
have a
presentable
shirt and tie.
from here up, and that's it.
Yeah, have a shirt and tie. You have your jammies on right beneath it. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I went into that movie the same way you did, Donald. I think you had mentioned something about it. I had seen a short commercial for it, but I never got around to it. And then Patton Oswalt actually put out like a PSA about it. And he basically said, like, I went into this, I didn't know what to expect. He's like, this is an amazing movie. Do not look anything up. Just go watch it. And yeah, I went in the same way, and I was pleasantly surprised.
That's always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't seen anything that I can say with Jack Quaid.
Will we categorize it as like a thriller or horror?
Thriller, borderline horror,
mystery,
little sci-fi. I mean, it's kind of all three.
Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely it's a thriller aspect and science fiction aspect. I think would be the main two. Yeah. Sci-fi thriller, I guess you could say, for sure.
Alrighty.
All right.
I really like Strange Darling too. That one surprised me too, but had a different tone. Strange Darling, I don't know that one.
I haven't heard of that one.
Okay.
I'll look that up. Strange Darling.
I got one for you, a movie I really enjoyed a couple of weeks ago, because I enjoyed the very first one, and that's Zootopia 2, which is like making half the GDP of this country type of money right now. It's making so much money. So much money.
I did hear some very good things about Zootopia 2. I have not seen it yet. I don't know when I'm going to get the chance to, but
it's a blast. It's so much fun.
I heard it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. So much fun. And what's cool about these movies, they have something for the kids and for the adults. So for the kids, you know, they look at these cute little animals and they're doing their thing, their antics. But for the adults, you listen to the dialogue, the story. It's like, okay. And basically, one of the themes is about gentrification. That's actually a big part of the movie. You know, involving, you know, the mammals of Zootopia and the reptiles. Like the reptiles are kind of like treated as second-class citizens. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of very interesting how things play out. You know, some really cool new characters. One of them's right there. You know, the beaver character. She's a trip. She's fun. Her name is Nibbles Maple Stick.
Oh man!
And
what a name! One of my favorite names is still Judy Hopps, because it reminds me of. I mean, clearly, you know, if you're old enough to know, you know. But 21 Jump Street. Remember Holly Robinson's character was Judy Hopps, and so they named her Hopps to pay tribute to that. I always thought that was cute.
And it's funny, Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde, their characters are growing. You know, there is character development with them because now they're partners at the ZPD, you know, the zoo department or whatever, police department. So you get a little bit deeper into their characters and their motivations and how they're trying to, you know, gain respect, especially as a team. So there's a point where they send them to a therapist named Dr. Fuzby to kind of work out their issues. So it's pretty funny. So it's like them and other partner teams from the police department trying to work out their different issues. So it's really, really funny. But
huge cast.
Oh yeah, huge cast list. Absolutely. and everyone does their part. Even if they have like a small role in the movie, their character is awesome. You know, they do a really good job on how they perform in their performances.
The question I get all the time is it better than the first one?
I would say it's on par, and in some ways it's better. In some ways, I would say the storyline is a little bit better, but just as good. Just as good.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I'm a little leaning the other way. I think the first one was a little bit better than the second one.
That's
but
fine.
I'm not mad at the second one. I still think it's a very good story. I still think it's a lot of fun, and well worth your time. And you're 100%, especially with that gentrification thing with the lizard community and everything. What they did to them is pretty cold-blooded.
Yeah, it actually gets dark. It gets a little dark in this movie. It does get a little. It does get a little dark, and it's like some nasty stuff happens. Like you learn, like, oh man, there's some nasty things going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. A lot of things that you couldn't figure out. A lot of things that were down or suddenly up, and vice versa. Just a lot of twists and turns, which is always good. But it kept it understandable and relatable for kids too, which is what I appreciated also.
Yeah, that's the best thing, because it's about the kids first, and then it's adults.
Yeah, 100%. Alrighty. Moving on.
Back to you, Miss Bonnie.
Quite a few.
Okay. Let's go to one of my favorite concerts of the year that I got to go to. I went to a handful, and I'm gonna take it on over to the Weird Al Yankovic. What was it? Bigger and Weirder tour. I think that's what it was called. Yeah, man, that was a blast. Good old Al. Like, Weird Al is one of the most entertaining concerts you'll ever go to. He's so much fun. He gets really into it. He gives so much, like 110% into every single performance. He does the full, costumes and fat suits for fat and everything. Like he gets into it. He brings the old music videos to life. It's incredible. It was a really good show from beginning to end. And he had Puddle's Pity Party as his opening act, and I was not familiar with Puddles at all.
His live act's great.
Yeah, Donald filled me in on him, and mind was blown. Oh my God, that guy was amazing. Just incredibly great voice, and his whole shtick.
Kevin Costner.
With his
Yep.
with his video backgrounds and his props and everything. It was so much fun. And
did you get to meet him
I can't
afterwards?
remember how many songs it took us to catch on to the whole Kevin Costner theme, but it might have been like by the second or third time around. We're like, wait, isn't that a Kevin Costner movie he's playing right now?
his
wait,
full,
that's
when
a Costner clip too. What the hell?
Yeah, when he headlines, he actually starts it out with like a tribute to Costner. So like it's an hour plus of just telling how much he loves Kevin Costner.
Oh yeah, that's how he closed.
Has he met him
for this one? It was great.
I would assume, because he actually, in his full show, he has recorded dialogue from Kevin Costner to him in the show. So.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he keeps the character too. If you see him outside of it, he doesn't speak. Like it's full mime when he's in makeup.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the most fun shows I've ever been to, and I was very thoroughly entertained from Puddles all the way through till the end. And yeah, just what a great show.
Weird Al's got more shows coming up here in 2026, which may be on our radar for things we're looking forward to in 2026, which will be
it's all Rage Against the Machine music he's playing.
Yeah, he will be playing the Honda Center in Anaheim. I can't remember what month. I want to say it's like May. Could be June. But yeah. So Orange County this time around. But that was a great show that we saw though. That was at the Forum, which is basically like he grew up in Linwood. Forum's in Inglewood, which is just a stone's throw away. So it was a nice hometown show for him. That was great.
Okay. Let's talk about something that sucked. 2025 had a lot of suck to it.
It had so much suck to it. So much suck.
Yeah. 2025 was not a lot of people's favorite years.
Yeah.
But then you look, there's a lot of years that people think are terrible, and you're like, man, I had a great year. And then you feel almost guilty for having a great year. So I totally
If
understand.
2025 was your year, then I commend you. I'm very I enjoy that for you. I love that for you. If 2025 was it, any of you out there, if it was your year, congratulations to you. 2025 was not my year on several levels.
So
yeah,
I'm gonna pull up a image from what Kevin sent me, which I don't know. And you guys can help me on this in the chat as well. If this is really the 2025 version of Wolfman, because I don't think it is. I think that's Benicio del Toro or Anthony Hopkins from that other Wolfman movie.
Oh, well, Google Images lied to me then.
I think if you want to see Wolfman's true form in its most amazing special effects, I'm showing this one, by the way, because this one actually got it right as far as like the look of the Wolfman, and then this is what we were left with this past year in 2025. There we go.
Oh God, really?
Wow.
So
Huh.
I could have done that makeup. Good Lord.
Yeah, it just looks like a cousin. If you're from Ohio, it just looks like one of your cousins.
That's Daryl.
Yeah. Brian, I saw you squinting. You're like, I think I know him. He lives down the street. Yeah, this movie wasn't good. I didn't think the Invisible Man was that good. I liked the take on it, but I didn't think it was a classic. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, it didn't feel like Universal's Invisible Man. It just felt like a new fresh spin on it. And they were like, well, we're going to do more versions of this, and I was like, okay, but you can't create a shared universe with these characters because it's going to be stupid. You're going to have this lady that's scorned by her psycho ex or some shit that becomes the Invisible Woman. And then she's going to team up with who? This dude that got bit out in the woods trying to save his family and like turns into a werewolf. And none of it. I was just like, I don't think any of this is going to work. What I did appreciate about this film, by the way, was the fact that they showed you something very unique. They showed you the viewpoint of the Wolfman, in that as he develops more and more into a canine type of character, he starts to hear everything more muffled. The lights start to look different. He can't quite make out things as well in the daytime, but at night he could see really good. And his sense of smells become overpowering. So all these sense differences, especially the sight and the hearing. The hearing part is that the reason why the Wolfman doesn't listen to reason is because he can't hear you. Like, everything is garbled. He literally can't hear you. He's struggling. And I thought that was interesting because, if you're a wolf or a dog or anything like that, any type of canine species, you rely primarily on your hearing and your sight, and your sense of smell. Those three things are big for a wolf like character. And to say that is a detriment to a human that's turning into, I don't know. It was a cool idea, but it just didn't mesh well. And the movie ultimately fell flat. It wasn't that scary. I didn't really care about anybody. I wanted the whole family dead. I wanted the wolf to break out into the theater and kill the people in front of me because they were annoying. I didn't care. I did not care. And that's not the way you should leave a Wolfman film, like being like, I don't give a shit now. So it just fell flat for me. I don't know. What did you guys think? Did anybody else see this?
I saw
So
the
it doesn't
reviews
look
pretty
like
bad.
doesn't look like lycanthropy. That looks like meth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Enrique, let's see. Mr. Sean says, no problem. Bonnie 2025 was forgettable for me too. So Donald, are you looking at
I
a
didn't say
lycanthrope from
forgettable. I just
Lima?
said suck.
Yeah. That's a good point. Werewolves of Lima. Yeah, Lima. Yeah. Great town. Great people. Yeah, not good. Anybody else have a little bit of suck they want to bring up?
Huh. That sucks.
Here's a good one.
Think of. What about you, Brian? You think anything that sucked? Off the top of your head?
I'm trying to be an optimist going into this year.
Well, that could be for next week.
Man, that's brutal.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm having a hard time remembering a lot of the movies or new TV shows that were out.
Come on, guys. How about this one?
Just because of the suckage that was going on behind the scenes.
How about Five Nights at Freddy's 2?
There was a lot of really shitty things that happened in my personal life that are making me not remember all of the good, bad, awful
well, you were pretty busy.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. So.
I hope you got a lot of airline miles because you were back and forth every other week.
I did get a fair amount. Yeah, especially considering we were booking them one way, and that's the only way to rack up Southwest miles is if you book them one way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Brian's gone. He said, F it.
At one point, I did have enough miles to cover one of the flights, so that was good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Did we lose Donald now?
No, I'm here. It's just nobody wants to hear me blow my nose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Awful fucking film. Like, so bad. So incredibly bad. I literally... I wanted to get up and leave, but I was with a friend, and I wasn't sure how they felt, and I didn't want to lean in and go, you want to leave? Crap. And then they not want to leave. Kevin's out.
Okay, so we lost Kevin.
And then there were two.
Now I can't hear you.
Can nobody hear me? Can anybody hear me? This is just the way life is lately.
It takes my audio out. It happened.
I don't know. I don't even care. If people can hear me, just let me know.
So, we're about to have like 30 seconds of the Donald show.
It could be.
The only way for me to fix this on my end is to get out and come back in.
All right.
So.
Oh, Brian entered.
Live streams.
There we go. Brian, can you hear me?
For me.
BRB.
Yep. Okay, so people can hear me at least. And Bonnie's out, and then Brian's back, and I'm still here. So there you go. I was gone earlier. Kevin's back. Let's see what's going on. Good Lord and gravy.
There's Kevin. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, I got kicked out all of a sudden.
This is a wackadoo day, dude.
Goblins.
Any Sean McGean's asking any new hot sauce flavors for 2026?
Yes, I talked about it before. I'm just trying to get the funds together to get labels and pay for my process letter for the sauerkraut. So crushed kraut. It's a jalapeno sauerkraut and lager that will be coming out hopefully April or May. So this is dead season, so like sales are non-existent for the most part. So.
See, now you need to have a weight loss hot sauce.
Yeah, that'll make a lot of money, sir.
Hot Zempic.
Yeah, the hot Ozempic hot sauce, sir. You'll
just
be a millionaire.
you could say, look, there's a lot of calories out in the world, but hot sauce ain't one of them.
Hey man, did you see that actress? She has hot sauce face. Yeah, that's what I want to be the pioneer of.
Sir,
0 calories on this bottle, guys.
That's the good thing about hot sauce. No guilt until you go to the bathroom. So.
All right, you can live off this.
Man.
But you're asking about the negative things you actually brought up by the time it reloaded. This is one of my negatives of 2025.
Oh, it's really bad, right?
Oh, it was horrible. My kid loved it, so it was good in that aspect. The only thing it had for the parents there were Skeet and that's horrible calling somebody Skeet. Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard. Like that reunion was nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was such a trash movie.
Very trash. Very bad film. Very bad film. And it felt like they didn't know what to do. So they were like, well, let's just set up for a third film.
Oh, yeah. It was full fill. It was completely filler.
And I was like, what? This makes absolutely no sense.
So corporate decision making on this one, huh?
At its finest, dude. I don't understand it. Like if a third one does happen, I'll be amazed if it does.
Oh, it'll happen.
If it does better than the second one. Like,
oh yeah, it will. The kids will go to that. It's not our generation what this was for.
So this is all for Gen Alpha. All about Gen Alpha.
Yep. Yeah. Is it Hutchinson? Is that the
yeah, Joshua Hudson.
Yeah,
Hudson.
Yeah, that guy's amazing in most movies. I don't think he even showed up for this.
No, he's terrible in this. Yeah, you're 100% correct. He's a fantastic actor. He sucked in this, and I was like, this is weird. Like,
I mean, he at least tried in the first one. I mean, the first one wasn't good either, but it wasn't this. So.
No, this was really, really bad. I don't know if they changed directors or producers or what. I don't know what happened, but something happened to make everybody just hate everything about it and not want to be there. Like you could see it on everybody's face. And I got a feeling
Cameo and Foxy. That's the only things that were redeeming for that for me. I love Foxy's sound. But.
I think the only thing that was redeeming for me in this film was the credits. I was very happy when we got to those because I knew
it was over.
Piece of trash film. Get it off the screen. Get out of here, you piece of shit. There we go.
This definitely could be a part 3 because it made some money. Wow.
What a stinker.
Yeah. It was selling out in theaters.
I know literally nothing. The only thing I know about Five Nights at Freddy's is that there's a character with my name.
Bonnie?
And that's the only interest I have in seeing any of it. But
that's true.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to it yet though.
Hey, let's talk about another like I'm curious because I just finished it. So I'm curious what everybody else thought. And we're talking about season 3, the finale of Squid Game. Now,
I haven't watched Squid Game.
If you haven't seen it, that's fine. But we're going to be talking about it. So, cover your ears if you don't want to hear something. But like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I was with this show, man. I was with this show. And a lot of people complained about season 2. I love season 2. I thought season 2 was great. Season 3 shit the bed so hard, in my opinion. And there's some things that I knew were going to happen, like for sure. Some things I knew that were going to happen. But I don't understand why I cared so little when things did happen. Like it was just they built these moments up and then just sidestepped it and did something else, and then it gave you the same. They gave you the same kind of resolve, so you have no idea. Like take 4, 5, 6, his character. Like in my head, it was always going to happen that something bad was going to happen to him at some point. Whether it be stuck in the game or be running the game at the end, be the leader of the group or whatever. I always knew that something kind of shitty was going to happen to him. I did not expect that shitty thing to be taking care of a baby. Like for 4 episodes or whatever the F it was. Like that baby and my friend Adam was right. That baby kind of ruined everything. Everything. Like
don't have kids, Donald. Don't have kids.
So many things went to hell.
In general,
it took Squid Games for you to realize that.
so many things went to hell. So many people like died, or like chose to die, or like gave their lives. So many people accidentally got murdered and shit, all because of this baby. And like by the time it gets near the end, I'm kind of on team kill baby, and that's fucked up to say. You know what I
You
mean?
get to the point
Wow.
where you're like,
Jeez.
somebody is going to kick this baby. They're going to punt this baby off a platform. Like, it's going to
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really strange feeling to have about this. But what did you all think here in the chat? Let's see. Adam says, good show, Squid Games. Baby was a mistake for the season. Yeah, see? Yeah. He was 100% right. I don't know what the Seans are talking about. I think they're on a side quest right now.
Yeah, they are. For sure.
It seems like it.
Yeah. All right. So,
Yeah, one part of that, the one game that they did, the hide and seek game that I won't say too much about. I looked at that and I'm like, man, this feels like it could be a crappy Roblox game that my kid plays. My kid plays that game on Roblox. It turns out he plays the Squid Game hide and seek, and it production values are about the same from Roblox to the actual show. So.
Not good. Yeah, not a great part of the show, that's for sure. And some of the characters, their untimely demises just didn't make sense. Like there's one character in particular that kills themselves, and it just doesn't make sense. I mean, no, that character's not. That's not in that character's DNA. In other words, to do that, and for them, it just felt like a big left turn, and I wasn't there for it. I did not like it at all. I was like, this is stupid. Oh, they're discussing public domain characters. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's gonna probably be a lot of them coming up in 2026.
Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, Betty Boop. I think Betty Boop's something. I think they're supposed to make a Betty Boop horror movie or something.
Of course there is.
God, no more of those. I like bad horror, but
Boop, boop, you die. You know, I can see if you sound like that.
Uh-oh. Brian's froze. There we go. Now he's fine.
Oh, okay.
Phew, that was close. That was a close one.
A bit bad.
Yeah. Okay, let me pull up something else here real quick.
Boop, beep, boop. You dead. Boop, beep, boop. I can see him doing something like that. Oh, man.
boopy doo. You.
Exactly.
Yeah, if any of you guys saw Screamboat last year, a friend of mine was actually in that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She played Jazzy. Princess Jasmine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I went to high school with her.
Very cool. Very cool. Did you get her autograph?
I might have it in my yearbook. Who knows?
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about Superman. Superman is.
I enjoyed it.
Crypto.
The breakout hit, Crypto. Yeah, Superman was a big hit for DC, a big hit for James Gunn. Not a perfect film by any means, but one that was really good, really sharp, really fun, very enjoyable. Superman was good on the whole. Yeah, I agree, Sean McGinn. The cat can be had by anyone. Look for a story by Stephen King soon. Bag of tricks. Oh, cool. Nice. Felix the cat. That's great. I love Felix. So yeah, Superman. David Cornsweet. What a great last name he has. I think knocked it out of the park as far as like he gave that vulnerability that you need for Clark Kent. And gave the humanity that that Clark Kent has. You know, even in that little argument that he had with Lois, was interesting and made for a better picture. Brian's trying to get back in, but he's frozen again. So I'm just gonna.
Weird.
Oh, there he is.
Is he? Do you see him?
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, okay, there he finally appeared. Okay.
I switched to phone. Hopefully that's better than PC.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty sharp. I think you'll be all right. But yeah, so we're talking Superman, the new one there. Geez, I have a hard time figuring out who's my favorite introduced character in there, but I'm probably gonna say my favorite would be Guy Gardner, but my biggest surprise would be
Metamorpho?
Mr. Terrific.
Oh, that's right. Oh gosh, give it. Yeah, Mr. Terrific was awesome.
I think Mr. Terrific was the biggest surprise for me, that I very much enjoyed his character. Particularly because it was played by the actor that also was in X-Men, I think it was First Class. And what did he play? He played Jesus, what was his name? The character Darwin. Was it Darwin or something like that? He could create a shield basically from anything that's coming at him. So like if you're going to use laser beams, he turns all metal, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
That kind of stuff. I think it was Darwin is what it was. But a great performance in that scene with the T-spheres and the globe and everything, and Lois.
His personality.
And his personality and him protecting and the way he fights and stuff. Just a really cool skill set. And the fact that we're going to see more of him, I think, is pretty exciting. So I'm excited for the future for Mr. Terrific. And I'm excited for Guy Gardner, because I have a feeling that Lantern series that's coming out this year, that will be probably on next week's discussion.
Yep.
We're going to see a little more Guy Gardner. I have a feeling. I have an inkling about that, and I'm excited for that. But super excited about what Superman brought to the forefront. Excited that we already have another Superman film coming out in 2027. We got Supergirl.
Finally, we get Brainiac.
I'm excited for Supergirl.
Finally. Supergirl in 2026, and we're getting Lobo. By the way, I'm reading the Tom King Supergirl series now, the 12-parter that he wrote, and it's actually very good so far. So I'm very much enjoying it. It's a sprawling space story, so that Earth's really not involved, and that's what James Gunn said. That the Supergirl movie doesn't take place on Earth; it's all outside of Earth, and I'm super excited for that too. So I think it's the years of Superman suppression are well past us, and the dawn of the blue, yellow, and red is here to stay, perhaps, and I'm here for it.
The dawn, I like that.
See, he's basically Golden Age Superman power-wise, but not from Krypton. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, he can fly. They messed up Metamorpho's personality. 100% agree, Sean. That's my biggest pet peeve with Metamorpho is they made him kind of like I expected him to be like, I'm Metamorpho, I'm a bruiser, this is what I do. Come here, guys, let's go. Hey, you over there, you know what I mean? Like I expected, like almost like they would give Boston Brand his personality. I expected with Metamorpho. His name's Rex after all, but they gave him more of a timid personality, and I found that strange. So not my biggest cup of tea. Still like the character, don't get me wrong, but a little bit of a letdown for me. Tom King, definitely not my favorite writer either. I am enjoying the Supergirl series, but I did not enjoy his Miracle Man series at all, which is interesting that they're going to be doing an animated movie or series based off of it. So I'm curious to see what they change and what they keep the same in that, because it's super freaking hard to follow. Also, what he did to the Riddler in the War of Jokes and Riddles is unforgivable, making him like a jacked up, psycho killer type thing. It's just that's not the Riddler. That's never been the Riddler. It's just stupid. His take on it was asinine. It's just dumb. He's dumb. So yeah, not a big fan myself. Anybody else? Another breakout character, another character that you liked?
Zuri said Crypto already, right? Because Crypto was awesome. We said Green Lantern, Metamorpho. You know who I didn't like too much, because I don't think they wrote her part very well, was Hawkgirl.
Oh yeah. Well, they just didn't give her much to work with.
Yeah, they didn't give her much to work with.
Yeah. She was just there.
Yeah, she's just there.
Yeah. she was cool. Don't get me wrong. She had like a second, where she picked somebody up and threw them and, was bashing stuff around and things. She had a few moments here and there, but yeah, she was primarily relegated to the background.
And Beast did a good job as Lex Luthor.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Nicholas Hoult, I think.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did a fantastic job. He actually auditioned to play Superman first.
And,
did not get the part, and then they said, you'd make a better villain than a hero.
He's like, I'm down.
And he's like, really? Because I played Beast. I don't know if you know this.
You know what? Since being the big X-Men fan, if they ever brought him back again on the X-Men side of things, have him play Dark Beast.
That could be interesting.
That
was one of the biggest disappointments for me was when Age of Apocalypse ended, and they're like, a couple of the characters from the Age of Apocalypse made its way over into the real universe. And I was like, ooh, it's going to be one of those cool characters, right? And then they were like, it's Dark Beast. And I was like, come on. Like, who gives a shit,
Oh, I thought he was a cool character. He's like a mad scientist.
The name was dumb.
Evil.
Dark Beast.
Oh, I see the name you didn't like. Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's funny because sometimes, again, I'll talk about this till the end of time, but sometimes character names in comics are cool as shit until you say them out loud, like, or you see it on screen. Like when I was watching the Supergirl TV series and they brought Cyborg Superman. Cyborg Superman is one of the great, Hank Henshaw is one of the greatest Superman villains there ever was. He's a fantastic villain. But when they were like, who are you on the Supergirl series? And he's like, I'm Cyborg Superman. I was like,
it's hard to take him seriously when you say that. Yeah.
You sound so stupid saying it.
It's kind of like Superboy Prime. Superboy Prime's a great villain too, but yeah, if you're gonna say it in a TV show or movie, I am Superboy Prime. You're like, oh, okay. You wouldn't take him seriously,
right? In other words, like for me, I would be like, okay, guys, we have to like do something with his name, like S Prime, or something, or just call him Prime, something to change it, like Cyborg Superman. I'm just call him Cyborg. Like Cyborg S or S Cyborg or something like that, something to where it separates him from Cyborg from the Titans, but also doesn't come with Superman at the end of it. It just doesn't work.
Or just cakes. Call him Hank. I'm Hank Henshaw.
Yeah, Nicholas Hoult was great, as was Nathan Fillion. Yes, agreed. And Metamorpho was kind of wimpy. I agree. Showed well. If he shows up again, hopefully he'll be more aggressive. Agree on Mr. Terrific. Actually, like Perry White and Jimmy Olsen as well. Yeah, it was an interesting Jimmy Olsen. I still prefer the first Jimmy Olsen from Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman from the TV series. That Jimmy Olsen, the one before they replaced him with a longer-haired kid in season 2. Season 1 Jimmy Olsen from Lois and Clark is my jam, which is probably the closest to the Jimmy Olsen that we saw here, to be honest, because he was kind of charming and cool, and so yeah. So I'm not going to argue with that one.
And we also got a new Miss Tessmacher.
Yes, we did. Okay, I'm going to take this out.
I'm assuming you'll put the other movie up, the other comic book movie up.
What are you talking about?
The other one that came out the same month.
There was another one?
Remember? FF4?
Oh, yeah. That's right. Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Or this image did
not finish that.
What's that?
I did not make it through that movie.
Really?
I didn't even see it.
Are you serious?
Didn't even get to it.
My kid and I started it, and we got bored and walked away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sad that happened to you.
I'll have to give it another shot. I did the same thing with Superman, too. I made it about 10 minutes into Superman. I wasn't feeling it, so got to go back to it.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, to me, this is probably the best Fantastic Four movie. So basically, in my opinion, the fourth time was the charm, so to speak, because they did a really good thing. They went back to basics because they are Marvel's first family.
Yes, they did do a really good thing.
And they really concentrated on the family aspect of the team. And it was beautiful, in my opinion, the way they did it. And then, the conflict with the child Franklin Richards and Galactus, I thought it was pretty well done. And even my Silver Surfers, and even though it's not the Silver Surfer that Norrin Rad, but that universe of Silver Surfer, I thought that was pretty good. I got to see some of the power sets. So I liked it. And Galactus, to be honest with you, this time around, in comparison to what we saw about 20 years ago, Oh, what a difference! That was Galactus. Yeah, literally, that was Galactus. That's what I'm talking about. That was Galactus. That's how you do it. Well done on that end. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Not perfect by any means, but a fun ride in my opinion. And then Robbie the Robot. Come on now, I want to get one from the theater still. Those sold out fast before I had a chance to get one. Cool. Character.
Really?
Yeah, they sold out fast.
You talking about Herbie?
I'm sorry, that's a Robbie. I think I freaking Nintendo. Herbie the Robot. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Herbie. Yeah. Herbie did sell out. He lit up too, if I recall, or something.
Yeah.
Something was cool about it.
Because when I was online, I saw one of the kids had one. I kind of saw how it worked. I'm like, oh man, that looks really cool.
Yeah, Fantastic Four did suffer from not casting the Silver Surfer as the classic Marvel accurate one, the Norrin Rad. And Reed Richards, Pedro Pascal, Reed Richards having a mustache. Look, I don't mind if Reed Richards has a mustache, but he needs that beard, that classic beard that goes with it. We've only ever seen Reed Richards like basically two ways. We've seen him like full beard, mustache, beard, everything, right? Or we've seen him clean shaven. That's it. We just never seen him with a straight mustache like that. It just looked like Tony Stark or Doctor Strange was trying to cosplay as a member of Fantastic Four.
As a stretchy.
But I'll give Pedro credit where credit's due. He still brought home a very good read in general. He gave that gravitas that's needed to show you his intellect and that he is definitely a worthwhile addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
And Ben Grimm, great, a really fun Ben Grimm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think when I saw him, I didn't think he was going to be that good of a thing, or Ben Grimm. He played it really well. Like he was probably my favorite character in what I watched of it.
Yeah, I'd be hard pressed, but I'd probably go with the Invisible Woman. I think she did a fantastic job.
Vanessa Kirby.
Yeah, I think she did a great job. Particularly that scene where like she's pregnant and having all kinds of trouble. And they're flying through space, basically almost being sucked into a wormhole. That was kind of a cool, very that's a good way to do it, Squid Game. That's a good way to do it, not not the way you did it. Apologize.
And also the moms in the theater had so much fun with the three guys were trying to figure out how to put the baby seat into the car.
Oh yeah,
all the women in the theater was cracking up.
Men too, Kevin. Let's not be racist or sexist and racist.
What?
Because there's a whole other race of women out there.
Jeez.
I'm sure there were some men know how to put car seats in. I'm sure. I don't know who, but I'm sure some do.
Firemen.
Somewhere.
Firemen. There we go.
There you go.
You're supposed to take your car seat to the fire department to have them install it if you're having issues.
Really?
Yeah, because they are trained. Legit. They make them go through.
Or they're probably trained to be able to
training.
take them out, so they know how to put them in. Because if they have to,
get the baby out
the life of the car or something, yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. Now that I think about
I did it 13 years ago, and I am technically a man, I think.
it. There we go. See, Brian's got it.
Brian's a man.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one thing we've got about Bonnie. Because I know we saw it together in theaters on your birthday week. The Naked Gun remake. Oh, what a good movie that was. So much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. We were laughing so hard. I mean, good Lord. We almost had to go to the hospital. We were laughing so hard.
I mean, tears,
We were just cracking up. Like, literally, this is one of those movies I can say there was not one wasted scene.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of one. Like everything just flows so nicely. Every next scene, next gag, next little joke, or whatever. It was just perfect. The dialogue, the different little silly antics, silly dialogue being said is just wonderful. And I think Leslie Nielsen and the rest of the original cast that are no longer with us, I'm sure they're looking down upon this cast. Like, yeah, good job, guys. Good job. Well done.
Boy, this is weird.
You need somebody to hand you a cup of coffee from the side of your screen.
That's right. You know what's funny? That was the original picture I was going to send Donald, but it wasn't a JPEG photo, unfortunately. I was so mad because I thought it would have been the perfect thing to put up, but it wasn't a JPEG photo. But yeah, that was so funny. Like every 2 scenes or something like that, they're getting like coffee cups out of nowhere. It was hilarious.
Okay, sorry. It took me a while. It's very interesting. This system, I think they're doing something with it, and that's why it's glitchy. It's glitchy, yeah. Because it never let me do it's allowing me to have 10 images up at the same time now, essentially. This is a very interesting Naked Gun image.
Yeah. That was so funny. That was so funny. I thought that was so funny.
Speaking of the glitchy, just so the audience knows, I cannot hear Kevin at all.
Oh,
so
sorry.
The only 2 people I can hear are Donald and Brian.
Well, if Kevin mentions you, Bonnie, I'll be sure to say something.
Because
oh no, Kevin, don't say that.
Jesus,
don't say that about Bonnie.
Kevin, that's actually not that's a racist remark, sir. You can't do that. Jesus. I'm not telling Bonnie that. Brian, you can do it. I'm not doing it.
No, we're not doing any more jokes about Pozzoli.
No more jokes. No more cream pie jokes.
Technology is trash sometimes. But anyways.
Mr. Sean says, I enjoyed the fantastic movie immensely. The Reed Richards from 2000s movie with Jessica Alba, who was just fine, by the way, fit the look better. This new movie built on those 2 movies to have better points. And let's just toss the 2015 FF movie on the scrap heap. The Roger Corman one from the 90s had a much better story and actors. I've never seen the Roger Corman one, says Sean McGean, but I heard the Corman actors had cameos in the latest Fantastic Four film. Yes, they did. They all had cameos in there. I thought that was very nice to do for them. Very sweet. But yeah, Naked Gun, man, Naked Gun was fun on a bun, guys.
That was great.
I had tears. I was laughing so much. I can't wait for more. You were
kicking your feet. You were laughing so hard.
It made enough money. Like I think it made triple what it cost, which isn't like the greatest, but
it's good enough.
I think that the second one is going to actually improve upon the first. If they keep that pace with the storytelling, I think the people that watched it, that went to see it, are pleasantly surprised. And the people that'll catch it on streaming are pleasantly surprised. Yeah, word of mouth. I think it's going to build. So it's going to be one of those slow builds. So the second one, I think, is going to actually make more money than the first.
And you know when they should do the second movie?
I can't imagine watching it without... Well, I mean, of course, now I'd happily watch it at home. I need to. But seeing it for the first time, like, just streaming versus being in a theater, I think would be a huge disservice. Like, I think it's one of those where you
totally agree.
You have to see it with an audience. It's just, oh my God, that just made everything so much better because everybody was laughing at the same parts. It's that shared experience, because all of us were walking into it, not exactly with like high or low expectations. I think we were just like, man, I really hope they don't fuck this up. And it was like so surprisingly funny and great, and just it was handled so well. It really felt like the original movies. Like it just, it hit in a way that I didn't expect it to. It was just flat out pure comedy, the way that it used to be made back in the day when we were growing up.
Yeah, it was really good. Really good. Unapologetic.
Yes.
Which is what I appreciated of it. Yeah. Very good indeed.
Unapologetic. It was not trying to be PC in any way, shape, or form.
No.
They addressed
Kevin, what were you going to say?
Perfectly.
The second movie, when they do another one, the perfect storyline, in my humble opinion, since the 2028 Olympics is going to be in LA, do at least the movie in 2028, and just have them try to stop some crazy terrorist plot at the Olympics. That could be
an Olympic terrorist plot.
Yeah,
okay.
And just obviously make that a, hate to say it, but comedy. Antics around. He's going to different venues trying to stop the bad guy, whatever. It's just complete chaos. He goes like to the swimming meet, and it's just you just use your imagination. You have so much fun with the Olympics. So much fun.
You certainly can. Yeah, 100%. Let's see. Toss in a couple more here. It's interesting. Some images it'll let me remove, and other images it's like, nah, it's stuck there for life. So yeah, there's definitely something. going on that I don't know about.
Very weird.
Let's see. Bonnie had a concert that she loved. It was a Backstreet Boys concert.
Oh my god, it was so great.
Look at those
Yes,
holograms.
I got to go see.
What is this
Backstreet Boys
nonsense?
this year.
It's the holograms.
What do you mean it's nonsense?
Okay.
No, this was easily one of the best concerts I've ever been to in my entire life. It was so much fun. It was the greatest spectacle I had ever seen. The visuals, the graphics and everything, the way they paired it with the music it was so incredibly good and immersive and so much fun. There is not a bad seat in the Sphere at all. Well, I guess maybe unless you're underneath one of the overhangs. But I was not. I was with one of my very, very close friends from high school. And we had the wheelchair accessible seats because she is in a wheelchair. So we got prime cherry viewing. It was great. And yeah, a lot of fun. Did not sit down. I spent the entire concert dancing from beginning to end. Yeah, so much fun.
Boy.
It was great. I was entertained. I cried.
Oh,
You cried?
I did. There was a moment where I cried.
Okay.
Yeah. It just the moment got me. It got me right in the feels between, the entire venue just singing along as one with the guys and everything, plus the visuals on the screens and everything. It was all just really remarkable and
My favorite part of that Semisonic guy when he was playing.
Oh yeah.
And then he stopped and was like, now you guys, and nobody knew.
But it was on the complete wrong verse to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was great. Good time.
No, I promise. We know it. Just don't.
We were all drunk at the bar when we heard that.
Right. I'm gonna say one that surprised me was Air Supply. I was really, really shocked at how good they are still to this day. How great the vocals are and the performance and the guitar playing and everything. They call it yacht rock, and that's fine. And, there's a place for that too. And it was just really good. So if you guys get a chance and tickets are cheap, scoop them up because I think you'd be pleasantly surprised. Definitely, it was a good time.
I didn't know Brent Spiner played guitar.
Yeah. Yes, he does. Yeah. You should look at the data on that. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll see myself out. Okay. Let's see. Here was a surprise from Netflix that I wasn't sure if I was gonna like, and I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to put in the time because it's super long. But the Guillermo del Toro directed Frankenstein that came out last year.
I still have yet to watch this.
Has any of you guys seen it besides me?
No. I love Del Toro. I'm writing it on my list.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one I've been meaning to. I just haven't quite been in the mood for it, so I gotta wait till the mood strikes. But I love the cast.
Yeah.
Is that Moon Knight? Okay.
It is Moon Knight guy. Yeah. Oscar Isaac. Yeah.
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 I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, he's fantastic in it. Of course, he plays Victor von Frankenstein, and the story's fantastic. The whole thing, I thought the set decoration was great. The performances was great. Costuming was great. Everything about it, I thought, was fantastic. The only thing that was to its detriment, in my eyes, was the simple fact that I had just earlier that year seen the ballet performance of Frankenstein. And that was, what is this? Kevin, why is this saved under Frankenstein?
You know what? The way you wrote it, you wrote like Frankenstein ballad or something like that. So I thought there was a band called Frankenstein. I think it's a band called Frankenstein. That's what you meant. Your texts are sometimes weird, man.
These guys don't look like they're gonna do any type of a pirouette. I actually want to see this now.
They're a band apparently called Frankenstein. I'm like, hey.
I want to see them perform on stage. The ballet performance.
You know what? I would pay money to see it too. I'd pay somebody to see it too.
Yeah, I think we all would.
God.
We'd all pay a lot of money to see that front man particularly looks very, very agile.
Oh my gosh.
And in the leather, I mean, I don't know how much distance they're gonna get in those leather pants.
Oh,
you know.
Oh, I would love to see that for real, man. He's just like, woo. Oh my gosh. You know what? I gotta look it up. If these are the dudes who do the Frankenstein ballet, I am there. I am absolutely there.
Yep. Yeah, I think we should let's make this happen.
Yeah, let's make this happen. Please be ballet dancers, guys, because I will be the first one to buy a ticket.
we're all coming to see the show. Welcome to the shit show.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, here's another crap, a nice turd from last year, was the Jordan Peele produced Him, about satanic rituals and football stars. Boy, did this suck balls.
Well, that's sad.
At one point, I just turned and I said, is anybody still here? Because you can't tell sometimes if people are sitting in front of you because the way the seats are nowadays. But like people just kept getting up to go to the bathroom and then just never came back. So it was awful. I don't recommend it. Don't waste your time. It's really bad. It's just more boring than anything. And when it's a football and satanic rituals, it is no Suspiria, I'll tell you that much. Like Suspiria, surprisingly, since we were just talking about ballet. Oh wait, no, it's there we go. Since we were just talking about ballet, Suspiria was an interesting one that dealt with almost like a satanic ritual and a sport. Or
which one? Which Suspiria? The one from recent times or one from the 70s?
I believe they both had that same.
Oh no, you're right.
General idea.
Which one did you watch?
The most recent one I watched was the newer one,
Okay.
And not my favorite film by any means, but I very much enjoyed the general idea that there's like this demonic force that feeds off the energy and the pain that's produced through ballet, through the training, through the performance. And I thought that, that could have been well applied in Him, but instead, we got that. So there we are. Not a good thing.
Watch the original. I think you'll like the original better.
Mr. Sean says, I would like to see these guys do a Frankenstein ballet, especially to the tune of Frankenstein by Edgar Winter Group. It is alive.
Yeah, based on that picture I sent you, it turns out they're a German heavy metal band called Frankenstein or something like that. Like, all right, cool.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking that up as soon as we log out.
Woo, man.
Okay. Taking that off the stage there. All right, next up. Let's see where we had it. Here we go. Here was actually a nice surprise. Was Channing Tatum's Roofman.
Yeah, I heard this was a good movie.
Just watched this yesterday.
So good, right?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
I'm shocked
really
at how good it actually was. Like, it's a really wholesome, really good, fun, enjoyable film.
I mean, as wholesome as you can get about a criminal.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
acceptable for a
I mean,
14-year-old.
his motivations were wholesome, but the execution, he was just stupid. Yeah. So it was really entertaining.
Yeah, very much enjoyed it.
Mhm.
Yeah, he is supposed to be Gambit still.
He is
at some point,
Gambit.
I think, right?
He is Gambit. He is Gambit.
Dracula deserves a rock musical. I could get behind that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It did in LA recently.
Oh, really? Really?
A friend of mine was in the cast.
Okay, so it's a rock musical. It's Dracula. He's gay. They play the song "Raining Men," and blood falls down on the stage on everybody, and they're all dancing underneath.
Oh man,
I can see it now. This is perfect.
no,
This is perfect.
There was a rock
Maybe-
musical version of it that just happened a couple of months ago, and a friend of mine is an aerialist, and she was one of the aerial dancers.
Did it have anything to do with? I mean,
No,
no.
not that I know of.
Okay, just checking. Okay.
Nor did it have puppets.
Okay.
Oh.
I do love puppets.
Blood.
Anybody see The Chair Company?
Yes, unfortunately.
Man, what a wackadoo series that was.
People are my wife and we were discussing it. She hasn't watched it, and she's like, "Yeah, this group I'm talking to said it was ended like perfect David Lynch ending for the first season." No, just because it's weird and stupid does not make it a David Lynch ending. I'm not saying David Lynch is stupid at all. Don't roast me. But, no, that show was awful.
I mean, I'll say some of David Lynch's stuff was pretty dumb. I mean, it was. Some of it was really, really kind of. It just didn't work. But hey, to each their own. We all have a style.
Yep.
But
this felt like they felt like when they did the vodka commercial with what's his name from The Hangover, Galifianakis. It felt like they gave him millions of dollars to just throw it away.
Yeah. I actually very much enjoyed this. Not the ending. I found the ending to be not great, but I also liked Neighbors. I think it was Neighbors that he did with Paul. What's his name?
Paul Rudd.
Thank you, Paul Rudd. And I very much liked I Think You Should Leave and Detroiters as well.
Detroiters is amazing.
I've liked a lot of the stuff that he's done, so I kind of follow his quirkiness. I understand it a little better than maybe some other people, just because I'm weird too that way. But yeah, the ending kind of I was like, what? How is this going to lead into a season 2? I don't know, but it got picked up, so there is definitely going to be another season. So rejoice.
Best drug trip scene ever. Like, that drug scene was amazing.
Pretty amazing. Yes, very enjoyable in my book, especially. Let's see. Anybody else? Here's another one. This was on Hulu. A lot of fun. I was surprised. Chad Powers.
I had a hard time getting into this one. I only got, I think, an episode and a half in, and then I had to pivot because it just wasn't grabbing me.
Well, it's very sports heavy.
Yeah, but I mean, that isn't usually an issue for me. I'm not a sports fan, but I do enjoy sports movies and TV shows. Like, I'm okay with that. But yeah, for something about this just wasn't doing it for me. I think I might need to give it another go. Maybe I just wasn't in the right mood.
I think Glenn Powell has a fetish with like putting prosthetics on. He has a prosthetic fetish. I think Glenn Powell has a prosthetic fetish. He enjoys it too much. Like almost every film now, he tries to find a way to put some form of prosthetic on. Almost every film. It's weird. It's uncanny. But this one was like a 6-parter, I think, 6 episodes. Like I think a half hour each, or maybe 40 minutes or something. Not a long investment of your time. I thought it was well worth it. It was funny, lighthearted, enjoyable. So if you get a chance to watch it, I recommend it. I think you guys would get a kick out of it. Bonnie, no. But
for me, apparently.
I recommend for everybody else.
I mean, I love Glenn Powell. I do. I think he's fantastic. But yeah, something about this one just wasn't doing it. But again, maybe I just wasn't in the right mood and I need to revisit it.
Mm-hmm. What I am kind of disappointed in is the fact that we're not getting a second season or a third season of Gen V. From what I'm to understand, that was the ending of Gen V, was this second season. They're not going to do another one. Whether it was purposeful or not, I don't know, but it's too damn enjoyable. And I love these characters. So, like, they were really well done.
Amazon got money. That's messed up.
I know. I'm kind of disappointed. Same thing, though. I was disappointed with that we didn't get. We're not getting another season of Peacemaker.
What?
Yeah, we're not getting another season of Peacemaker.
Why?
That is not happening.
Why?
He's leading that into the next Superman movie, isn't it, Donald?
Yeah, basically. Basically, that's it. So yeah, let me pull up Peacemaker real quick. What'd you guys think though, Peacemaker? Did you like it?
It was great. The last episode was a little disappointing. It didn't feel like a finale, but I mean, it did feature one of my favorite bands of all time playing a concert, so that was something. No, not Nelson.
See, I'm just looking.
As Sean McGee asked, does Vigilante get a spinoff? Well, that'd be interesting.
I sure as heck hope so. Vigilante was awesome.
Yeah, Vigilante was really cool. Cool character.
I think he started out in the Harry Potter.
Who was he in Harry Potter?
I tuned out at that part of the Harry Potter series, so I don't even remember what character he was, but it was like 4 movies in at least.
Okay. Yeah, Peacemaker, I very much enjoyed. I liked the quirkiness of it. I thought it worked well. I thought Gunn's style worked well with it. All the characters that they put in there, I thought were fun. I would have liked to have seen a few more kind of like weird side characters, like Wild Dog or or even Dog Welder, to be honest. Anything with a dog in it would have been cool. Detective Chimp would have been amazing. Just something off the wall wackadoo that they could throw in there to kind of just add more depth to the DC roster. In other words, throw them in there, and like, what's that guy's name? The big dude, the big guy, big white guy that always does is complain all the time. He's got the red beard and stuff. He's a fine character. Don't get me wrong, but he could have been.
Hair dye.
Yeah, he could have been somebody else, a different DC character playing that role. In other words, they could have done some things like that, but it is what it is. I still very much enjoyed it. Did they ever bring any of the Charlton comic characters into the show? Yeah, they did. Sean McGee. They brought in Judo Master. Judo Master was in there, so that was the big one. We know that Ted Kord's out there in the universe because the Blue Beetle movie was canon. Gunn rolled that in, and they're actually doing a Blue Beetle animated series. So that's coming up. So we might actually get to see some Ted Kord action there. But I think that's it so far. There's no other characters yet. Nightshade or Punch and Judy or anything like that. We haven't seen yet.
Economos is who you were trying to think of.
Yeah, that's it exactly. That's a
cheap hair dye
thing. Dr. Cool Mermaid. Oh,
hello,
boy.
hello,
Dr. Cool Mermaid. Somebody's messing with your name.
That's actually a cool name. I like that.
Dr. Cool Mermaid.
You know what? It's probably Dr. Sabrina, I bet, because I remember she said her kids were messing with her.
Yeah.
So that's probably Dr. Sabrina. Happy New Year to you.
It definitely is. But yeah, Dr. Cool Mermaid. We're going to go with that.
There was rumors that they were working on a spinoff with a bird blindness guy. Can't think of his name.
Oh, yeah.
Tim Meadows' character.
Yeah. That would have been funny.
Langston Fleury. Yeah, there was supposed to be something happening with him.
I wish they'd actually do a film or streaming series of Grant Morrison's Pax Americana. That could be interesting. I would have liked to. They actually did. They kind of put in a what was it? Jesus. In the Doom Patrol, they kind of did a lot of Grant Morrison's characters that he's created, like Beard Hunter and things like that. In the Flex Mentallo too, as well, which I thought was great. The whole episode where he flexed the wrong way and everybody had an orgasm. I thought that was hilarious. Just absolutely hilarious. Pure comedy gold. All right, but we'll take that down.
Remember the Predators, the Predator Killer of Killers, and then the Predator Badlands.
Yeah, I did not like Badlands. I actually very much did not like Badlands.
The Killer of Killers, I'm sure you had to like. That was really good.
I never finished it, actually. I did enjoy what I saw, but I just haven't had time.
How far did you get? Did you get to the ninjas at least?
I just started that story.
That's the best of the three, in my opinion.
And I couldn't get to it. Yeah.
I like Badlands. I had fun with it.
I just thought it was too Disney.
It was. They turned a Predator into a Disney princess, pretty much. But
no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Like they're kind
it worked.
They're venomizing Predator. They're basically. You remember how Venom used to be like a total villain, and now Venom's like an anti-hero and stuff, and people like Venom, but he's not. The shine's kind of worn off a little bit. He's a little tarnished, and he's not as hot of a property. It's like Wolverine before we knew his origin. Nobody needed to know. It could have been a mystery, but somebody's like, no, we got to do it. We just got to tell the story. No, there's some characters you don't need to tell their story.
Like
they
the Joker.
Don't need to know.
Like the Joker.
Yeah, origin. Like the Joker. You don't need to know that shit.
Every weapon was a laser. That drove me nuts in the beginning of that. Like everything it turned to. Like, how do you pull the string on a bow that's made out of a laser? It makes no sense.
Nope. You just fingers fall off. You're like, oh shit. First guy to try it. Like, I think I've got it. I've got it fixed now. Yeah, okay.
Now Alien Earth, I thought that was a well done TV show. That was not Disneyfied. I can say that much.
Alien Earth, no. It was a slow burn. I'll give it that.
It is, but if you can make it through, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Did you like the ending to that?
Yes and no. Well, actually, no. Yes, I actually do like it. As long as there's a payoff for season 2, where I think it's going, then yes. But it all depends on how the payoff is.
Can we just get Ridley Scott's ass off of like everything aliens? Like, can he stop now?
He's not involved in this.
I know, but can he just? I'm sure he has some like involvement or something, because they're still going with the whole concept, the idea of those weirdo pale people or whatever,
Oh, you mean the
engineers?
No, Prometheus.
Yeah, that shit just whatever. Not big on that.
So did they steal your CD book and mine from our teenage years, Don, to do the soundtrack for Alien Earth? Don't you notice that sounded like everything from that?
Yep, I believe so. Yeah, you're 100% correct. Really. Let's see. Pull up one more here. We'll do like one or two more, guys. Anybody want to bring up anything I got off the
Pluribus.
I don't have a picture for that.
Which one was that?
Pluribus. That was freaking amazing.
Aw, Paddington.
Pluribus. Pluribus is a sci-fi series where somebody with like terrible luck or something.
No, it's Vince Gilligan's new series with the main character Carol. It's another one of those you got to go in blind. The more you know about it, the better it is from the start. But it's a hive mind situation where she is one of 13 people that aren't part of the hive mind, and it's her dealing with being individual with that situation.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's good though.
It's a slow burn. I think it was 8 or 9 episodes. I was entertained throughout.
I have not. I've not heard anything about it except for I thought it was something about somebody with bad luck or something, but that maybe that's another.
They advertise it. The tagline for it sounds completely different. It's like, in a world full of everyone being happy, she has to be the unhappy person or something to those means. Like they didn't want to advertise it as just Invasion of the Body Snatchers done by Vince Gilligan. So
Rumor has it Archie Comics is going to stop publishing. Do you
No.
think DC should license or straight up buy all the Archie characters? I don't know. I feel like Archie makes more sense than the Marvel Universe. And that's simply because Marvel Universe is more grounded and Archie's always been more grounded in reality. And that sounds strange to say, but
So you want the mouse? You want the mouse to buy Archie?
No, I don't. I don't want either Warner Brother, Netflix, or Disney to do it, because I could tell Riverdale and Sabrina, and then they're going to have all these other spin-offs, Betty and Veronica, and what I think they should have done is they should have licensed Afterlife with Archie. I think is what Archie Afterlife or something like that was the series where the dog gets rabies and bites Jughead, and then Jughead gets this like zombified disease and shows up at the school hop dance or whatever, and then bites somebody, and then it becomes a full-on zombie apocalypse. And it's one of the best written zombie stories I've ever read in my life, and they never effing finished it, which is very frustrating. Just because they were waiting on the artist, and the artist just never came back. I guess I don't know what happened with that, but it was done. Super disappointing though. So I mean, whoever does get it, good for them, But I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a smaller independent company too. Like IDW doesn't have the money for it. They're teetering themselves on collapse.
What about Kirkman?
Skybound definitely has enough money that they could do that. They could make that purchase. Would he? I don't know. I don't think he would. That doesn't fit into his wheelhouse. I would say more like maybe like Fringe, like Mad Cave. If they've got enough money and enough backers, they could pull it out. Or Boom, studios could do it possibly. One of those guys, What?
Robert Kirkman's company?
Skybound. You all right?
Oop.
I think.
Oh, you froze.
I think he froze. Yeah, no, I'm here. Brian's gone. Oh, there goes Kevin. Okay, well, now's a good time to just call it an evening, guys. So I want to thank you all for being a part of the show. I think it was the writer. He started working on the Riverdale show. Yeah, you know what, Sean McGinn, you might be right. You might be right. Yeah, it was a great series, dude. But DC could finally integrate the Fly, the Shield, Black Hood, the Comet, etc. I'd like to see the Shield versus Captain America. I think that'd be pretty dope. But it's just me. The Fly was basically Spider-Man, and they basically kind of ripped off all the Marvel stuff. That's why I thought it would fit better there. But that being said, I hope you all have a great evening, and thank you for looking back at 2025 with all of us. We hope to see you again soon, especially next week. We will have 2026 to look forward to, so that'll be exciting. So things we're looking forward to in 2026. Looks like we got Kevin back, and Brian is officially gone for now. So if Brian's not here, thank you, Brian, for being on the show. We appreciate you. We'll do let's do the sauce giveaway next week when we've got better everything, hopefully. Right. So stay tuned. Next week we'll be giving away the killer pickle hot sauce. Because I'm afraid if I bring up the wheel, it'll crash the whole site. I don't know what's going on with this site. I've never had this trouble before. So I know that they're making some changes. They got rolled into the parent company. Yep. So maybe that has something to do with it.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see. But anyway, take care, guys. Love you, Mom and Dad. Thank you for being on, and thank you all for being a part of the show. Next week, 2026, things we're looking forward to. We will see you then, and hopefully, if you're feeling thirsty,
you'll have a gripping, stunning, but never mediocre Rumble Pop.